We haven't done Bird of Paradise for a while, so let's work our way to that. Um, Remember, we do extended side angle, we do the bind, and then we just bring one foot forward and we balance on one leg, trying to extend the other leg forward. You need open hamstrings for that, open hips, and it's a challenging balance pose. If you just want to hang out in extended side angle instead of the full Bird of Paradise, that would be fine. We'll start off with a little bit of breathing. We're going to do some regular stretches. So start bringing one ear to one shoulder. Inhale the head up, exhale over to the other side. So we're just moving from side to side with the breath. Inhale as we come up, exhale over to the side. Once the head is over to one side, hold it, don't hold the breath. Just feel the head getting heavier, letting that stretch deepen. Inhale the head up, exhale to the other side, stretching out the other side of the neck. And now we're going to turn the head from side to side. Again, we're moving with the breath. Inhale as we get to center, exhale as we turn the head over one shoulder. Inhale, exhale. As you turn the head to the side, you're trying to look behind you. And then we'll hold it in one direction. Getting taller. Breathe. And then we hold it in the other direction. We bring the head back to center, we bring the chin to the chest. This time we bring the hands behind the head, encouraging the chin in a little closer. And then the head comes back up, and we just work on the shoulders. So let's do a little bit of core work. We're going to work on the legs. We do this from time to time. So lie on to one side, and you can support the head with the hand, or you can bring the head down onto the arm, whatever ground, and we're bringing that leg up and down, full range of motion. I don't know if Google Meet's going to do the trick. Just keep bringing that leg up and down. And now take the top leg slightly behind the bottom leg, but lean slightly forward. This time toes pointing up, heel down, and just raise and lower. And this is going to work the glutes, in particular the gluteus medius, which we don't pay attention to a lot. And then we're going to make big circles with that top leg. Just keep going in one direction. You're going to feel this. And then circle in the other direction. And then bring that top foot in front of you. So we're trying to make room for the bottom leg, to raise and lower the bottom leg. And again, with the bottom leg, I'm just going to point the toes down as I bring the bottom leg up and down. And this is going to work the inner thighs. And then we turn the heel down, toes up. And then we circle that bottom leg in one direction. And then the other direction. And then we go. And then we're going to flip over onto our other side. Head is supported. Legs slightly forward of hips, toes towards the ground with that top foot, and we bring that leg up and down. Full range of motion. Bring it up as high as you can. You don't have to go too fast. And then we take the leg a little behind the lower leg, top leg behind the lower leg, heels down, lean slightly forward so you don't roll onto your back. And we're still bringing that leg up and down. I'm sure you're feeling this. If it's too much, you know, just take a little breather. And then big circles, nice big circles. Other direction. And then we bring that top foot in front of us and work on the lower leg, toes pointing down as you bring that lower leg up and down. I can't manage to bring it up too high, but I just do what I can. Heel pointing slightly down, keep bringing the leg up and down. And then we circle one direction. And then the other direction. There we go. That's the gluteus medius and the inner thighs. Gluteus max. We lie face down. Make sure the head is supported. And we just bring one leg up and down. And then we're going to hold that leg, keep that leg raised for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, bring the other leg up and down. Keep that leg raised. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Extend the arms forward. Try and bring the arms up the head, up the chest up, toes together, lift the legs up, work those glutes, work the lower back muscles. If it bothers the back, come down. Breathe. We find the feet. If you can't find the feet, you can just bring the knees off the ground. If you can find the feet, I like to hold on to the inside of the ankles. I then use the strength of the legs. I'm pulling back. This is Dviyasana and up. Try not to let the legs splay. We're trying to open the chest here, so we're lifting the chest up, the head up. Legs are working a lot. I'm really pulling back with the legs and then bringing the legs up towards the ceiling. As I say, try and keep the legs close. Don't hold the breath, try and breathe. And then slowly come out of it, totally relax. Bring the hands under the shoulders, come into child's pose, And I have the knees a little bit closer, if that feels okay. And just relax, stretching out the back. If it presses on the belly too much and breathing is difficult, you can just take the knees apart. But you get more of a back stretch if the knees are together. We then come up sitting on the heels, and we place the fingers either side of the knees, and we come onto our toes. And we're just going to work on the feet a little bit and the back of the ankles. So I'm just rocking backwards and forwards. And this is a good, you get a good stretch on the back of the ankles for these, the Achilles tendons. And then maybe you can bring the heels to the ground. Maybe, maybe not. See how it goes. I like to walk the hands forward a little bit, and I'm trying to get the knees right into the armpits as I bring the heels down slowly and extending the arm forward. And this is, as I say, it's stretching the back of my ankles, and I also feel a gentle stretch in the back. There shouldn't be any discomfort, but you should feel a bit of a stretch. And then we come onto our hands and knees, and we do cat-cow. Inhale, belly down, head up. Exhale, round in the back, tucking the chin. Inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. And then we come into neutral. So make sure there's plenty of space behind you. You're going to bring one arm up, opposite leg. And we're just going to move with the breath. Reaching with that arm, reaching with the leg. And this is going to stabilize the back. It's going to build strength in the glutes, so more glute work, and it's going to strengthen the lower back, stabilizes the back. This is a really good one to do, I think. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come onto your forearms. Come into a forearm plank. If you want, you can have the knees down. A little bit harder work with the knees up, but try it if you can. Don't let the hips sink. You're pulling the belly in towards the spine. You're breathing. Nobody loves planks, but they're good. They build strength. Side plank, I'm going to swivel on my right elbow. Hips neutral. If you want, you can bring the top foot down in front of you, or you can bring the bottom knee down. But try and get a straight line through the spine and the hips. Straight line from that top hand. You're really pushing that forearm into the ground. Don't sink. Really push into the ground. And then we'll flip over to the other side. Side plank on the other side. And then we come back into forearm plank, and then bring the knees down, elbows under the shoulders, dolphin, hips up and back. Forearms can be down and parallel, or you can bring the hands together. Make sure the elbows are no wider than the shoulders. Keep the head off the ground. Try and get a straight line, elbows through the shoulders all the way to those hips. And I like, as you know, I like to keep the knees bent on this one. And then let's see if we can just go to down dog from here. We bring the hands under the shoulders and we bring those hips back. We bring the feet a little closer and we just walk the dog bending one knee as you straighten the opposite leg. Just walking the dog. Look forward, walk forward between the hands. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, folding forward, relaxing the head. Inhale, we come all the way up. And then back into mountain. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale as you fold forward and down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, we plant the hands, we walk into plank. Knees down, chin chest forward and down. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, extended down dog, and then stack those hips, bending that top knee. Just hang out in that position. And then we bring that top foot down, join the bottom foot. So you bring the other leg up, we stack those hips. Hip opener on the other side. Top foot joins the bottom foot. We look forward, walk forward between the hands. Inhale halfway up, exhale folding forward. Inhale, we come all the way up and then back into mountain. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, folding forward and down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, we plant the hands. We're in plank. Knees down, chin chest forward and down. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Now this time, we're again going to bring the right leg up. Now you can hang out here. You could do the hip opener, or if you want to go into star pose, you start bringing that knee forward, keeping it off the ground. You shoot the leg over to the side, so the foot is in line with the hands, and we open up towards the ceiling. And we breathe. We bring the top hand down, we shoot that leg back, and then we switch legs, other leg comes up, extended down dog, and then we transition into star pose, or you can do the hip opener, or you can stay in extended down dog, opening up again towards the ceiling. Top hand comes down, extend, top foot joins the bottom foot, we bring the knees down, and we take a little breather. So anytime you need to take a little breather, that's fine. Just come into child's pose. That's a good one to stay in for a while if you need to get your breath back. Back on your hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Look forward, walk forward between the hands. Inhale halfway up. Exhale folding forward. Inhale, we come all the way up and then back into mountain. Let's start off in chair. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale, folding forward and down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, we bring the hands down. We walk into plank. Knees down, chin chest forward and down. Elbows in. Cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, we sweep that foot through. We're coming into warrior one. Do the best you can. So warrior poses, I like to keep an alignment between front heel and the back heel. And if you want to add a little backward bend, if your back is good, you can start looking up. Try and keep the arms either side of the face. And the next exhale, warrior two. And you might want to go a little deeper into warrior two. Keeping the front knee over the front ankle. Lines of energy through those arms. But at the same time, you're relaxing those shoulders. Reverse warrior. And then into plank. Couple of breaths in plank. Knees come down. Chin chest forward and down. Inhaling into cobra. Looking up. Make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders up. Downward facing dog. Inhale the other leg up. Exhale, we sweep that foot through. We readjust the back foot. We're in warrior one on the other side. And then we're adding a little bit of a backward bend. And then warrior two. Maybe a little deeper, shoulders soft, reverse warrior, and back into plank. Knees down, chin chest forward and down, inhaling into cobra. Exhale, down dog. A couple of breaths here, child's pose if you prefer. And then we look forward, we walk forward between the hands. Inhale halfway up, exhale folding forward, knees bent, and we're back into chair. And then we come all the way up. Come into chair, just stay in chair. I'm just going to check if somebody's not muted, I think. Oh, maybe it's here. Oh, we're okay. Must be a noise inside the house. So from chair, we start folding forward. We come halfway up. We plant the hands. We walk into plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, we sweep that foot through. Warrior one. So we're just going to work our way to extended side angle. So we do warrior one, warrior two, and then extended. We're not going to do bird of paradise just yet. Warrior two, reverse warrior, and then extended side angle. So I'm just keeping my forearm to that front knee. I'm trying to get a straight line from that top hand to that back foot, and I'm trying to open up towards the side of the room with the chest. We're back into warrior two, reverse warrior, and then we flow to the other side from plank, chaturanga on each chin, chest to ground, cobra or up dog, downward facing dog. We bring the right foot forward and we sweep those arms up. Warrior two, reverse warrior, and extended side angle on the other side. Back into warrior two, reverse warrior, plank, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. We look forward, walk forward between the hands, inhale halfway up, exhale folding forward, knees bent as we come up into chair, and then back into mountain. Inhale chair. This time a chair twist. Twist to your right. I'm doing the mirror image. So you're going to go to your right side. So you're trying to get that left arm onto the outside of that right leg. Palms together. We pay attention to the feet. And we're going to go into a low lunge twist. So you're going to take that left foot back and you bring the knee down to the ground. If this is too much of a twist, you can bring that lower hand on the inside of the leg and spread the hands. If you're okay with the arm outside the leg, you can have the palms together, or you can split the arms, spread the arms. We bring the palms back together, hands either side of the front foot, plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. We look forward, we walk forward between the hands, inhale halfway up, exhale folding forward, knees bent, we're in chair, we stay in chair, and then we twist in the other direction. We focus on the feet, we take the right leg back, knee down, and as I say, you can just have one hand down inside the foot, or you can bring the arm outside the leg. You get into a deeper twist there, but make sure your back's okay with that. We come out of that prayer twist, hands either side of the front foot, plank, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Just hang out in down dog for a few breaths, recenter. And we look forward, we walk forward between the hands. Inhale halfway up, exhale folding forward, knees bent. We're back in chair, and then into mountain. So we're going to work on, I think it's called pyramid, which is a nice stretch for the hamstring. So I'm just going to move my backs again. So what we're going to do is, the legs are like warrior one. Actually, the legs are a bit more like triangle, but there's less distance between the feet than there would be in Trikonasana. And then we're going to, you can either hold on to the opposite elbows, or you can come into reverse namaste. So you're bringing the palms together, a little bit more challenging. If you get the palms together, you're trying to slide the hands up the back, and then you're trying to open the chest. Or you just hold on to the opposite elbows, and then you just hinge forward, and you can just stay parallel to the ground with the torso. And this is you're going to feel the stretch the back of that front leg on this one. So the lower the go, the more you're going to feel that stretch. We keep the palms together, we come up, and we just swivel on the heels. And we go over to the other side, working on the other hamstring. And then we come back up. And we release the arms. If you're in reverse namaste, it's so nice to come out of that pose. And we just shake everything out. We walk the feet apart. So nice wide feet, trying to get the outer edges of the feet parallel, and we bring our hands down. So I'm just on my fingertips, and my hands are directly under the shoulders. If you want to have the hands on a block, that's fine. And we're just going to go from side to side, bending one knee as you straighten the opposite leg. Try and keep both feet solidly on the ground. You're trying not to lift the outer edge of the foot. The outer edge of the foot is always pushed into the ground. You're moving with the breath. Inhale coming up. Exhale as you start to straighten that one leg and go lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Get a good stretch down the inside of the leg, stretching the adductors. So we're just going to hold the position, either side. Keep pushing the foot into the ground. Inhale up, over to the other side. And then what we're going to do is just walk the feet together. And we're just going to bring the knees down to the ground and sit on the heels. Relax for a bit. Extend the arms to the side. Arms are parallel to the ground. Eagle arms. Bring the right arm under the left arm. See if you can touch the nose with the thumb. And then start bringing the arms a little higher. Just find a position that suits you. All I'm asking is you feel as stretched across the upper back, nothing intense, but a nice stretch, nothing that hurts. Breathe. We release. We extend the arms to the side. We bring the left arm under the right arm. We touch the nose, maybe. If you have tight shoulders, you might be making a V with the arms. You might have the back of the hands touching, or the fingers of one hand into the palm of the other. We start bringing the arms up a little higher, maybe. Getting that back stretch again. We release. I'm hoping you guys have a strap. If not, no worries. So have the strap handy. Come onto your back. Before we use the strap, we're going to work on the hips. So recline pigeon, bringing the outer of the left ankle onto the right leg, pulling the legs in, activating the foot that's close to you, so you're pulling the toes in, heel out, and a little bit of rocking from side to side. And then just hold it. We're stretching out the outer hip here. And then we switch. Recline pigeon on the other side. So I'm trying to keep the tailbone low as I pull the legs in closer, and then just rock, giving the back a little bit of a massage. And then I just hold it still for a bit longer and release. So take the strap. If you don't have a strap, you can just hold on to the leg. So we're just working on the hamstring here. So I'm going to put the strap around the right foot, the ball of the foot, and I'm just going to find an easy stretch. And then I'm going to wrap the strap around that hand, the right hand, and gradually go deeper with the breath. So what you might be finding is you're feeling a good stretch, and you want to stay there, that's fine, you just hold it. And then listen to your body will say, yeah, it's good, I can go deeper. Let your body lead. Make sure that lower leg is extended on the ground. You've got the strap wrapped around the right hand if the right leg is up. Keep both hips on the ground, and you take the top leg over to the side. Trying to point the toes down, heel up. As I say, try and keep the hips grounded. So the top leg's probably not going all the way down, unless you're really open. This is another stretch to the inside of the leg. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Bring the strap onto the other foot. Or you can be holding onto the big toe if you're super flexible, or you can just be holding onto the back of the leg. If you don't have a strap, you could do one of those options. Easy stretch other side, and gradually go deeper with the breath. Again, my tailbone I'm trying to push my tailbone into the ground, And you can bring a little bit of, you can try and bring the lower back up. So there's a little bit of space there. You've got that hip movement there. Wrapping the strap around the left hand, make sure the right leg, bottom leg is extended on the ground. And then we take the top leg over to the side, keeping that opposite hip grounded, toes down, heel up. Go as far as feels good. And then we bring the leg back up. And we put the strap to one side. We pull the knees in. We hold onto the back of the legs. We rock into boat. People with back concerns, you're going to keep hold of the legs. Other people, arms either side. People that want more challenge, legs straighter, legs higher. Try and keep the back neutral wherever you're at. We breathe. Feet come in. We come into plank. Chaturanga, up dog, and then downward facing dog. We look forward, we walk forward between the hands. Inhale halfway up, exhale folding forward. And then we come all the way up. And then we're back into mountain. So we're ready to do eagle pose. We've done lots of hip openers, we've done shoulder stuff. We extend the arms to the side. You're in from a standing position. We bring the right arm under the left arm. We then go into chair. This is very interesting. I can see from Google Meet what I'm doing, and I can also see a reflection in the screen, which looks totally weird. A bigger version of me. And we take the right leg on top of the left leg and we squeeze those legs together and we try and hook that foot. Might be there, might not. You then recenter the arms, you go a little lower and you lean back slightly and you breathe. Challenging pose. And we come back up and we shake everything out. Extend the arms to the side. Left arm under the right arm. Into chair. We bring the right leg on top. We squeeze those legs and we try and hook that foot. Keep your knees happy. We lean back slightly. We bend the knee. Standing leg slightly more, we'll lift the arms up a little bit and breathe. There's a lot going on here. You're working the hips, you're opening the hips, stretching out the back, the arms. The balance is a challenge. And we release and we shake everything out. How are we doing on time? We've got time for tree pose. We're on the left foot. We bring the right foot inside that standing leg. And we bring the palms together, palms to chest. And then we bring the arms up. So this one, as you know, we never push into the knee joint. So the top foot should be below or above the knee. We're working the quads. We're trying to relax the shoulders. We're trying to frame the face with the arms. You can bring the fingertips together. I don't know if you can see my arm, my hands, but you can either bring the fingertips together or you can have the hands parallel to each other. And then we bring the hands down and we shake everything out. Loosen up. Then we're on the other side. On the left foot, you bring the right foot inside that standing leg. Another thing, skin on skin is good. You've got more friction That foot doesn't slide down the leg. I like to stay with the palms together to begin with, so I can just get that nice opening of the chest, and I can get the shoulders nice and soft. I can work on the leg and then bring the arms up. The leg's working a lot on this one. The foot's working a lot to keep the balance. Weight is going to be shifting all the time on that standing foot. That helps you keep that balance. It strengthens that foot. You're breathing, you're not holding the breath. And we release, and we shake everything out. Okay, come out of the pose. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale into chair. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, we plant the hands. We're in plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, we sweep that foot through. We're in warrior one. We come into warrior two. Reverse warrior, and then extended side angle pose. Some of you are going to hang out here. Some of you are going to slide that lower hand down the inside of the leg. And you're trying to keep the chest open to the wall. But to get into the bind, you let the chest face the floor. You bring in that bottom hand, you're trying to center it on the thigh, and you hook the fingers. And then you open up. Take your time here. Try and open up again. You need to open up. If you can't open up, just do the regular side angle. If you can open up, you can hop that back foot so it joins the front foot, and you bounce on that foot as best you can. You're still in the bind. And then this is where you need the open hamstrings. Is you start to extend that top leg. That's why we did all that hamstring stuff. You're trying to stretch out that top leg and breathe. You're still in the bind. Top foot joins the bottom foot. We come out the way we came in, and we're all back in extended side angle. Back into warrior. One more time. Extended side angle. We face the floor. We take the bind. We open up. Back foot joins front foot. We balance on that foot. And we extend that top leg. Bird of paradise. We come out the way we came in. And then we flow to the other side. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Hang out in down dog. Recenter. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, we sweep that foot through. We're in warrior one the other side. We exhale to warrior two. We do a reverse warrior and then extended side angle pose. As I say, some of you are just going to hang out here. Some of us are going to slide that lower hand down. As you do that, you've got to face the ground as you do the bind, but then you need to open back up. And then you hop that foot forward. You balance on that foot. And you take the extension. We come out. We're back into extended down dog. Let's try one more time. We're in the bind. Back foot hops forward. We bounce on that foot. And when you're ready, and if you can, you extend that top leg. I can't get it totally straight, I'm doing the best I can. We come out, back into extended, and you can bring your hands straight down to the ground. Plank, knees down, child's pose. Challenging pose. Come onto your back. So we might get cut off here because we've just got an hour. Google Meet, although I think it might let you extend. Let's take a full body stretch. Legs extended, arms extended over the head. Full body stretch. And then we add a little bit of a side stretch, getting into that shape of a banana. And then we stretch out the other side. And then we recenter and we come into Shavasana. Taking the feet wider, bringing the arms either side of you, palms face up, eyes closed, and relax. Just letting that tension melt away. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere. Maybe work your way from the feet up. If you find you're more on, not the top of the head, but between the top of the head and the back of the head, so if you've got an opening at the throat, you might want to add a little cushion under the head so you can get your neck more neutral. And then we're just going to work on the hands. So just extend the hands and clench. And then just relax those hands. Walk the feet in. And then just roll over to your side, keep the eyes closed. And let's just hang out here, maybe 4 or 5 breaths. And then gently push yourself into a seated position. Inhale as you bring the arms up. Exhale as the hands come down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the palms together, hands to the forehead, and Namaste.